1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there's 8 of us total.
Alright, hi everybody, my name is Jonathan McAfee. Quick question. How many of you folks in here are on social media? Don't raise your hand, it's yes, everybody. We all know it. According to the Pew Research Group, 76% of all adult internet users are on a social media site of some form. And you're thinking to your head, oh, everyone I know is on them. It sounds a little low. Well, it's because people over the age of 65, only 48% of them are on. And then the younger it gets, the higher, up into 95% of all 18 to 25-year-olds are on some form of social media site, whether it be Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, LinkedIn. Some people are even still on MySpace. For young people, that was how it all started. A decade ago, maybe? I'm going to talk to you a little bit about a big issue with this. It's something you might have heard of. It's called oversharing. Now, I know some of you are like, oh man, that's when you post pics of your dinner every night. It's actually a lot more than that. Some of us overshare without even realizing it, without even doing anything ourselves personally. You all are going to get your dream job after school, right? Well, you go in for an interview, you kill it, answer all the questions right, impress the socks off these people. You go home, oh, I got this job, definitely. They put in your name, and this pops up. You didn't post this pic, your friend did. And it might not be bad, oh, he likes to have fun, and then your other friend's like, oh, you shouldn't have mixed Xanax with beer, or what other drug of choice you kids are doing nowadays. That's going to not get you a job. 6% of all businesses that use college degrees for hiring now check your social media. And of those, if you're on private, like I am, because I don't want people looking into my stuff, 35% of them will friend request you. And if you deny it, you're pretty much saying, I don't want that job. They check it because, did you talk smack about your last job? Do you have baby mama drama? Did you say, oh, wow, Trump maybe has a right, oh, he could be racist, or hey, maybe Bernie's genius, oh, he's a socialist. You never know. Anything you say or do online can come back to haunt you with not only just potential jobs, just a lot of things. How many of you use banking, online banking? It's great, right? How many of you like your bank on Facebook? A lot of you? Checked in at your bank? Anything? If you do, I can steal your bank information like that. All banks have the same routing number. If I find out you're using Wells Fargo Bank because you like them on Facebook for some kind of neat giveaway or something, I now have your name and their website. This is called social engineering. It's actually a very, very easy thing to do to get yourself identity theft, robbed, or many other bad things. On your online bank account, you put in your information. Oh, I forgot my password. You get that security question. Oh, what street did you grow up when you were a kid? What's your mother's maiden name? Your mom's your friend on Facebook. She put her maiden name on there. I now have your password. Click, click, click. I now have your funds. It's that simple. Nothing you even did could cause this, but it still happens to roughly, each source I use is different, but it happens to about 40% of Americans in some form or another. I personally have been a victim of identity theft. The person didn't realize that I have shit credit anyway, so they didn't give them, but it still was a pain in the ass. He got more credit cards than I could get. Oh man. It's not against the law to look at your social media. Everything you put up there is public. That's what a lot of people don't realize. They're thinking, oh, it's my private Facebook. They shouldn't have been able to look at that. They can, and they will. And it's impossible to get rid of. Everything you do or say online is archived somewhere, and you just need to know where to look. There's even sites that will charge you thousands of dollars to erase your total online footprint. Can't do it all. Like I said, your friend posting things can always come back to haunt you. There's even, speaking of oversharing, there's actually psychological research being done on this right now, and according to Psychology Magazine, if I pronounce that right, people actually need those likes, those comments back, oh, I'm so sorry. It's a psychological issue now that people are needing this, and it causes this, and it's a big danger. Do I have any parents here? You ever post photos of your kids? That's a smart answer. Me and my wife, we're bad at it. Our kids are adorable. They're the only thing good going on, so we post them for our families and friends to see. Unfortunately, in 10 years, all their friends and everyone else can see all this stuff. So that cute, adorable picture I have on my Facebook page of my little daughter in a diaper playing a Guitar Hero guitar, yeah, her potential boyfriends are gonna see that. I screwed my daughter before she even had a, social media of her own. And it's not just that, perverts. It's a really, really big issue. Oh, I'm going to the park with my daughter today. Here's the park, checked in. I personally don't do that, but a lot of people do. Going to the restaurant today. Here's where we're at with our daughter. Here's a picture of our daughter. Here's everything you need to know about her name, her information. It used to be you needed a van and some candy to get a child. Now you can pretend like you're their best friend and lure them anywhere you want. It's sad, and unfortunately it's very, very real. Stalking, easy. How many of you guys had that crazy ex-boyfriend? Now knows everything you're doing. See some of you laughing, but that's led to death. It's a very serious issue. And all because we wanted to let people know what bar we were at that night. When we were also letting them know what bar we're at night, we're also letting any potential people know, my house is empty, please come break in. It's as easy it is nowadays for us to stay connected, it's making it easier for the bad guys to be connected to us as well. And that is it. Thank you very much.
Audience members?